guess the match for third place?
Third, fourth place match here.
Between Ekeberg in blue jerseys, in blue-white jerseys, and Bergen in white-blue jerseys.
All right.
But Ekeberg with green, mostly green trousers, shorts.
And a whole mess of stuff going on over on the...
On your left-hand side, you have the Ekeberg team. Starting line is Alex, Sandra, Bo, Christina, and Magnus.
As well as Sandra.
Yeah, I said Sandra, I think.
I missed that.
We're really exhausted right now because we just had a game that you probably watched us lose. Miraculously.
Not from a lack of trying.
But for Bergen, last summer, that is Matthew, I don't know all the names here. Is it Amy?
And Lars, I think, is number 47 here. I found the BSI.
Yes, first long throw.
Not quite connecting to Magnus in the end zone.
So Magnus is probably a person to look out for when he gets to the end zone. Those high throws that only he has the ability to reach will probably be an effective weapon.
That's true. I've been there.
You've been there.
But it's hard to get over a guy like Magnus with how tall he is.
Where's the Bergen?
We got the Bergen sheet here. Lars?
Yeah, it's Amy, number 14, and Sayaka, I can't see the number right now, 36 are the two girls on the Bergen side.
A little bit of a forced throw up the sideline will give Ekeberg another chance here.
So I think both teams had tough matches in the semifinals. Bergen kind of missed the start of the semifinal game, and then weren't able to catch it up in time. And Ekeberg were just a little.
Oh, there's the overhead.
Wouldn't say unlucky, but yeah, TFK got the edge at the end. So what do you expect from this game?
I expect it to be pretty close at the start, unless I think one of two things will happen. Either it's close at the start and Ekeberg pulls away, or Ekeberg pulls away at the start and then it's even in the second half. I kind of expect Ekeberg to win, but I would love to see a tight match all the way through.
I'm not so sure, to be honest. I mean, I think both teams have been struggling to get into the finals recently, and they've always had more or less tight games that they lost to either TFK or Pancake. So I think both are really eager to kind of make up for that, and so I expect a really tight game actually. Jesus Christ, do you see? Yeah.
Yeah, of course you see it.
Sayaka is just casually taking how do you call that in English?
The splits. Yeah.
Splits, Spagat in German. What? Spagat in German.
Looks like that hole landed in, which puts them in a really good. Ekeberg in a great defensive position.
Yeah, they can push it all the way to the sides.
There's not much of an option here.
Oh, kind of a dodgy throw over there.
With the slight head movement.
No, that's a break throw. Hero looking for it. Hero who made it his way all the way from Japan, only for these nationals, and that's we're not even kidding.
That's a little too big.
I think that might be a really important part of the game. Which of the two sort of playmakers, which I would say is Marcel on the Bergen side and Magnus, who are around on the disc right now, who manages to put out his own strength
and
a bit stronger.
Alex reins it in
more
and spikes the disc for showmanship.
I can't talk. It's too exhausting.
Yeah, a nice fan in here would be wonderful. A cracked window, anything.
Cracked window.
It's always fun watching you're seeing the playmakers mark up on each other in these types of matches because
one of two things happens. Either it's really close and you see a lot of good plays up in the air and on the disc, or you see both of the players kind of get shut down and see what the rest of the team has to offer. Oh, and that lands in. Again, putting in Ekeberg in a great first defensive position. Ooh, just out of the hand of Marcel. Looking up line. There's a lot of space in this Ekeberg offense here. The middle of the field is empty. Amy almost pinches that off.
Almost double teaming there on the edge. Trying to put up a tight defense, and there's the interception by Sayaka, if I'm not mistaken.
Like they said, she's so fast that it's hard to see that she's not tall. She just kind of snuck in there for the D.
Yeah. And I don't think she's been playing for long either, so it's even more impressive.
A good deep undercut there. Gained a good 15 meters.
So what you see now is...
Marcel.
What you would have seen now is the two girls kind of compressing in the center of the end zone to cut to one of the sides, which is a common way to score.
There's really not much room in the end zones on these indoor pitches. See a patient offense here from Ekeberg.
So Bergen are poaching a lot, so they leave a lot of space, so there's almost always one simple option for Ekeberg to take. Right now, there it is.
Down again.
Amy a bit too far away from her mark. Matthew kind of doesn't get his arm up right just enough, and Magnus exploits it.
Stall out. Yep, I had a feeling that happened.
Stall out. Okay.
It was he had no looks for any resets.
Contested stall out.
Comes in at 6, I believe.
So stall is 6. That is, Sayaka needs to get under there to shut down that pass.
Especially on a stall, so close to shutting down the game. Mats comes in, reins it in. Also spiking the
probably the most underrated player at Ekeberg. He scores a lot.
He sure does.
And he is tall, he moves well.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy. Oh yeah.
My understanding, he played for OSI for...
Oh yeah, where did he learn all those good moves?
Yeah.
Probably, I think it was at OSI.
Probably whoever used to coach OSI.
Yeah, who would that be? It wasn't actually me, I think.
Alex?
No, I think Mats is one generation earlier than that. Okay. We actually played together.
One season?
One season, yeah.
And this is like your 4th season?
Yeah.
OSI?
Yes. But let's talk more about the game, less on... We'll get back to the OSI topic at some point, I'm sure.
It's the most important topic.
It's the most important topic in Norwegian Ultimate.
It's really the breeding grounds. Anyway,
Bergen having really nice movement, exploiting the entire width of the field right now.
Milena getting a little stressed here. Should be calling disc space.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
So disc space, for people who don't know what that is you have to leave the person that has the disc at least one disc width of space.
See this more experienced players. Now that is violation of disc space, but it's very common to violate disc space. Trying to get into the pocket.
Magnus looking for the inside out.
Nice floaty.
Oh Jesus, that's a big treble.
Yep.
Just casually taking 4 big steps.
Yep.
Without slowing down. But if no one calls it, what is he doing?
Still in, looking for the that lefty. Being a lefty is such a huge advantage indoors.
Oh, and she kind of somehow smacks the disc out of her own hand.
Ida.
Unlucky there.
That is unfortunate. That was a great cut by her in the end zone. Really wish I had that water.
Yeah. I'm gonna yell for water. No
Satara? You can go grab it. I can. Now that Ula's gone, we can talk about important stuff here. Ula, different Ulas on the disc, and a great hand block by Håkon. Puts them in a good advantage, really boosts up the team morale. And it's just a little bit deep. It's a good look. It's unfortunate that that opportunity doesn't get capitalized upon after such a nice hand block. Now it's time for Ekeberg to probably work their patient offense again. You see the disc moving probably through Alex, Magnus, and Ula a lot, the three strongest throwers. Great throw by Alex. Nobody else is even close. Magnus doesn't even have to jump, and that's another point for Ekeberg. That's 5-0. Been a rough couple matches for BSI.
Water.
Oh, 4-0. I'm mistaken. Ula's back with
water.
The life force that is known as water.
It's magical H2O. Yes, Bergen may find themselves reminded of the semi-finals here, where it wasn't really the problem that they lack ability. It's just that they're not efficient enough on their offense.
That's the problem is they're 70 or 80% of being there every single point, but that just doesn't come through too much.
That's a good throw.
That's
Very
exactly
nice.
what you need to see. There's still plenty of time left in this game, and
need to score on the offenses, and then eventually there will be some mistakes made. So it's all about efficiency here.
absolutely. Hopefully Bergen can pull a breakout here, get a good D early on, and make it 2-4.
Because we want tight games.
Oh yeah, always want a tight game. It's just not quite as fun to watch a blowout.
Yep. But actually, there have been quite a couple of games this weekend where one team completely dominated the first half of the game, and then the other team just didn't manage to catch it in. So that just stresses the importance of being present from second one of the game, which is something that not everyone can perform.
Great inside break by Magnus for an extra 15 meters. That's fantastic. Keep on wanting to say yards, but
don't you? What's the yard to meter conversion rate?
It's 1.1 yards per meter.
Okay, got that cleared up. So for our visitors in the US, we will try to throw in 1 or 2 yardages here and there.
Yeah.
Ekeberg losing 1.5 yards here.
Just patient movement. That's good. Just
winning 90 centimeters, 1 yard. Losing the disc.
Just working it up 90 centimeters at a time.
And this is just...
That's the break I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
If I saw that correctly, it was just Marcel who thought quickest.
Yep.
And was right there when they needed it.
It looks like there might have been a little bit of confusion on the force there for Ekeberg.
So we got a 2-4 now. It's only 1 break for Ekeberg right now.
Halfway through the match.
Or do they have 2 breaks still? 1 or 2 breaks?
2 breaks, I suppose.
When we talk about breaks, we mean scoring a point when you start on defense. So if BSI should score another point here, that would be another break.
As is sometimes talked about in Ultimate, the offense tends to have quite the advantage. So maintaining, when you get the disc on offense, it's kind of expected that you have an opportunity to score. But that's why we call it a break.
Oh, wow.
What a great throw by Ula.
Intense, knife-ish forehand.
Could not be much closer to the ceiling.
Yeah. Well placed, and again one of these things where it's just gold to have a tall guy,
Magnus, yeah.
Tall guy who's capable of reading these discs and catching them, because it's neither easy to read or to catch them. What's the thing with the hats in this tournament? Why is everyone wearing 180 degrees.
I don't know, but I can tell you in the U.S.
When did this last look good?
In the U.S., typically in college ultimate, the only people who wear hats are the handlers.
Ah, okay.
And so oftentimes when you're marking up 7v7 and you're a handler and looking for who to mark, you usually go for the guy with the hat. I have a hat. I usually handle. I have a hat, and I almost brought it this weekend. But there's no need. We're indoors.
I'm really happy you didn't wear it today.
Might have played better. A slight little...
Oh, no! Nice recovery.
A triple bobble.
That's a triple bobble. And this is something that also only works indoors, kind of having a super wobbly overhead pass.
Yeah.
You do that outdoors in wind.
Nice little...
It's going to be carried away.
From,
Let's see if Bergen have the patience to play out this point now. Because you do need patience.
And this is good patience.
See a three-man wall there by Ekeberg.
Ooh.
Oh, bit dodgy. Needs to dump it. Or throw a knife. Ah,
she's there.
Sayaka is really open there. I think she needs to just come forward.
Okay.
Yes, now they're trying to attack the same space, but they're kind of not.
Marcel's.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Pretty dang good offense there.
Was it a catch? Yeah.
No, that's a goal.
I couldn't really see it from up here. Yeah. So 5-3. So now we got something like an even game going on here. 10 minutes to go.
Well, far more exciting than 4-0.
Yep.
This is good. My body temperature is dropping now. I'm a little bit more comfortable. Ready for a nap.
People are running warm-up runs below us, I think. At least it sounds like an earthquake up here.
All I see is a child of about 4 years old. So.
Okay, tight mark from Håkon on Alex here.
Moves it to the outside.
Deep throw.
Nobody else can get there. What a
And
throw.
Ole, who miraculously hasn't hurt any part of his body this weekend. Somehow he managed to stay intact, and it pays off.
Still time to get hurt. That's just a remarkable hammer up the line for Magnus.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better.
Really well timed.
Oh, that's a turn.
Oh God.
Ultimate jokes. Gotta love it.
Okay, the right arm is lifted, and we have liftoff.
Another
liftoff.
Great pull.
Yeah.
Giving the defense time to
Ole, also a very active disc golfer, has the tendency to throw amazing pulls when he doesn't hit the ceiling.
Game of accuracy and precision. Very few ceilings in disc golf.
Yeah. The sky is the limit. Hashtag disc golf. Oh my God.
That's just unfortunate.
Hashtag giveaway.
Amy feels really bad.
Yeah, and right now it's really important that Bergen don't despair and have their attention fully on this defense now.
This is true.
If you think about it 1 second too much, that's the second where people exploit.
Yeah.
But they're doing a good job here. The line is open.
No Magnus on the pitch.
And Ekeberg got forced to reset. That's good defensive work, and they lose basically half of the pitch.
But good offensive work as well.
Oh, this is
all right.
Still kind of an unforced error, but still really good defensive work around their own end zone from BSI.
Oh, two open in the end zone.
Super important. Oh!
It's coming a little late, but it connects.
Exciting. 4-6.
Good.
Also, I think for this time of the game, the scoreline really isn't that high.
No, 10 points in almost 20 minutes.
Yeah, so it's almost 2 minutes per point.
Almost. No metric to imperial conversion there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. BSI are already indicating that by lifting their arm. And liftoff! We have liftoff.
Looks like a good pull.
The pulls are high quality.
This is not there. That's high stall count.
That's high pressure on defense right now. That's exactly what BSI needs to do. Oh, that's awesome. It's very close to a treble, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
That's a lot of this kind of... Because, okay, so if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to stop as fast as possible, and you're allowed to take up to 3 steps for that.
That's correct.
So if it takes you less than that, you're supposed to use less steps.
Maybe for you viewers at home, for the remaining matches, you watch.
On high hammer. Oh, the D against Magnus.
Oh.
Shut it down. Amazing. And the deep throw.
All the way to the outside.
Oh, and Lars Wobbler hammer. Catches it and brings it up to 6-5.
Wow. Now we got a game on our hands.
I think Matthew's heart rate just went up to 480 after getting that D against Magnus.
Yeah, he needs a breather. You can see him. Maybe you people can't, but he's over there taking a break, sitting down. I'm sure feeling good about himself. That's
exactly.
That's a potentially game-changing D
Lie
right
down
there.
in the sun.
Yeah. Take a nice break.
Håkon giving some tactical instructions here, looking very serious and determined.
Yeah.
He also has a right arm that he lifts now to pull.
Also with his right arm.
And another really good pull.
To Alex. The first throw is shut down right away. Magnus. The line.
Furious after his...
Just a nice...
Oh!
And the wobble continues. It's contagious, I guess.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Good catch by Ole Musan down the line here.
That risky high release.
Oh.
I don't think that's a foul. I think he was not in his way, but what do you think?
If so, I mean, first of all, it doesn't matter. Had Lars caught it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I don't know, at least
I think that's a good D.
Mats is, I think, one of the most fair players on the pitch. I think his full concentration was on getting that disc. So no harm done. And
Lars
I can't believe this.
6-6.
Hashtag momentum.
Marvelous work here. This is reminiscent.
Do we have voice recognitions on all the hashtags?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Hammer number 47.
I'm imagining in post every time you say it, it just pops up on the screen for half a second.
Yeah, we should have that.
Maybe we need.
Given the size of this event, I think we should have voice recognition on whatever we talk. To have direct subtitles on the stream as well.
Some closed captioning. Yeah. With Norwegian and German translations, I suppose.
Exactly.
For all of our favorite viewers. This is kind of reminiscent of the BSI game at the end of the day yesterday.
Yes, interesting game. So now...
And it comes now again. Great pull.
Now
Magnus goes up the line again.
Very good.
That's a foul.
So now the question is, can Ekeberg calm down the game and bring it down to playing frisbee, which they're pretty good at. Yes, that looks very nice.
Pick call.
Pick call. Pick call.
Nobody's listening.
And it doesn't help that we say it to the microphone either, I think.
But we could say it again.
Pick call.
Pick call. It's always nice to have, again, somebody as big as Magnus. When he puts his arms up, it's impossible not to see it. You know, it's...
but he might as well indicate a score. Okay. Pick call. Explain the pick call.
Pickles are like when you put cucumbers in vinegar.
Okay.
A pick call. So in Ultimate, you can't have your defender be caught on another player. Picks are very common in basketball as a tactic. They're just not allowed in Ultimate. In this instance, Håkon was unable to keep up with Ula.
Oh, drop the disc!
And that disc looks destroyed. Yeah. That's a taco disc if I've ever seen one. And accurate throws from the sidelines.
So whatever happens, this is most likely to go to overtime. Because the rule is,
yeah, when time runs out.
when time runs out, play the last point, and if it's then less than 2 points of a difference,
you play
you play until one more point than the leading team has.
So, for instance, if either team is to score this point, 7-6, they will play a game to 8. Good patient reset.
Patient centering the disc, bringing it out to the line. Marcel has a lot of space to pick for that hammer.
Good patient play.
BSI look to have control on this.
Yeah. Balkans, that's okay. They'll lose a couple yards there.
And there comes the hammer.
Wow.
And it's 6-7 with 10 seconds left. That means we will have a game to 8.
What a hell of a comeback by BSI.
It's not over yet, though. I mean, it's not over yet.
No. But still, for the first time in this match, BSI is leading.
Just in time.
Just in time.
So
for there to be no time.
Ekeberg need to get their offense in right now. Level it 7-7 and put one hell of a defense on BSI.
We'll have to see what happens here, but it's always so much fun playing in Norway. So all these teams are so tight. All these games are super close.
Oh, what a pull. Putting him at the outer edge of the end zone.
That's a good...
Centering it. Deep throw. Mats has it. Oh my god.
Sandra wins it. All right, 7-7.
Nice.
Universe point.
Goosebumps. Well done. It's also... Oh, Mats and Magnus hugging as if they just won the game.
Yeah, they didn't lose. You know, they wouldn't have scored that point. They would have been losing.
So, yeah, great play. Exactly what they needed. Quick point in, and now full focus on defense.
Be sure to stay tuned for the next match, the final. TFK and Pancake are both finishing up their warm-up and getting ready for this match.
Who's commentating the final? It's us? I doubt it.
I doubt it's us.
I kind of want it.
Yeah, me too.
putting my beautiful voice up there,
yeah.
out there.
I mean, it's worth it for
the wide
for
internet.
how well we're getting paid for this. I would stick around for another half an hour.
Yeah. Okay. So we have Magnus on the pull.
We have both teams playing no women for the final.
Yeah, they really want to. This is interesting. So.
All the tall,
especially Ekeberg have been fighting for getting more women into the sport, which is great, and they kind of suffered from that by getting mismatches during defense. So they're taking no risks here, and
that being said, Ekeberg has 3 women on the sideline. BSI has 4.
Yeah.
That's great to see.
It's good to see. However, that's a defense.
Yeah.
Let's see what's the call on there. But I think it was a hard to tell.
No foul.
No foul call.
No foul.
That is really fair.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Really fair, and I think it was, yeah.
A little dangerous on the
little
back
dangerous,
there,
but yeah, still. It's up to a healer there to decide whether that was a foul or not, and if he thinks it was okay,
then it's okay.
Then it's okay, and I think it's doing the game justice.
Yeah.
Not to call foul if you don't have to.
Agreed.
Great game from both.
Reset. That's a good fake.
Everyone is working their ass off on the pitch right now. That's a safe option.
Magnus.
Hammer high up in the air, yell Magnus.
Yeah.
He's gonna fix it for you.
And he'll catch it one-handed every time. Nice.
But that's only since you got these nice gloves. Always dropping everything.
I have a pair of the same gloves.
Yeah, good for you.
Quite nice.
Why didn't you catch it?
I don't need
Oh my God! That's
and Ekeberg pulls it. What a match!
Come back from the comeback, or whatever. Jesus, what a game!
Look at the love.
This is the moments where I kind of regret that there are no draws in Frisbee.
Yeah.
someone has to win, and that's how it is. Great game.
Ula's left
Fun
out
to
of the
watch.
love circle here,
Yeah.
standing by his lonesome, just feeling good.
I think well deserved. Both teams would have deserved to win here.
Yes.
Good entertainment.
And
Fair, really like fair play. You can see the players are hugging each other, so everyone's really happy with how it went.
it never,
That's great to see.
It never feels good to lose, but it's hard to feel bad about how good of a match that was. 7-8 on Universe Point.
Exactly.
That's
What more do you want?
fantastic, yeah.
What more do you want?
That's as close as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you for listening and being blessed by the voices of Daniel and Ula from the most important ultimate team in Norway.
Which is
OSI Ultimate.
OSI Ultimate.
Apply to study at the University of Oslo.
Maybe we can fix a grant for you
Yeah.
on our million krona budget.
For me, I'd love a grant. That'd be great.
Right.
Not cheap here.
Yeah.
But we love to play Frisbee, and we'd love to have you join us. Even if you've never played, and especially if you're bad, we'd love to teach you.
Especially if you're bad.
Especially if you're bad.
If you're bad. If you feel that you're a bad player, come join us in our never-ending quest for
It'll make you realize
for
maybe I'm not that
commentator
bad.
fame. Yeah.
Who were those guys? That was
Yeah.
so much fun.